Hello everyone, this is Maggie Paul here with my online Colloquium presentation. As you can see here on my title slide, the organization that I've been researching is B-52 Burgers and Brew. So you might be asking, what is B-52 Burger and Brew? B-52 is an establishment located in downtown Lakeville. We serve food and beverages. As you can tell from the title, we're known for our burgers and brews. Brew is a beer. Another thing about B-52 is that we are locally owned, so it's a small business, and a lot of people like to support small businesses within the community. My relationship to B-52 is that I actually helped open the restaurant about a year ago in April of 2019. So I've actually worked there since we opened. I'm a server as well as a trainer, so I train in new servers who have gotten hired or people who already worked within the company who got moved up to serving. Typically spend about 30 to 40 hours a week at B-52. And I have also worked during this coronavirus pandemic with the state shutdown. I have been able to observe meetings and such that are different because the state is shut down. So as I mentioned in my last slide, I have been able to observe meetings, training meetings before, and now with the state shutdown, I have been able to attend coronavirus meetings about how we're running things now with takeout only rather than dine in. I have been observing just throughout working my shifts. Like I said, I spend about 30 to 40 hours a week here. So I've been able to take down a lot of notes during that time. I've also been able to review training documents from hostess to expo to serving training documents. So my first big finding was system theory findings. This is that the team works together to function as a whole. So starting from when a customer enters the restaurant till when they leave, that customer may interact with many people, but typically there are more people that actually contribute to making their experience, such as like the cooks or the bartenders that the customer doesn't actually see, but the bartender's making the drinks or the cooks are making the food, and they are contributing to the customer's experience. A second finding was negativity within the workplace. So I found that energy within a workplace really matters. There's actually a correlation between abusive supervision and employee knowledge sharing. So an employee will not want to share something with a manager who comes off as negative. Results showed that leader-member exchange had an impact on employees' fulfillment as well as self-motivation. So overall, I just found that it's important to have a positive attitude at work. My third big finding was age differences in newcomer socializations. So there was actually a negative relationship when there was a big age difference. The job satisfaction was not as high. And an example that immediately came to mind for me was beer and alcohol knowledge. For example, somebody who is older than me, maybe in their 50s, might not want to ask me a question about alcohol because I recently turned 21. Some future questions that I have are, how can B-52 make meetings more successful? How can newcomer socialization experiences impact the restaurant? And lastly, does individual motivation influence knowledge sharing? I have my citations listed here, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.